Hey, what's going on, my man?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I can hear you. I just can't see you yet.
Let me see. Just, there you go.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Look at that beard, though. I'm all about it. Where are you
How
calling
you
me from
doing?
today, brother?
Right now from South Texas, actually, Mission, Texas.
Okay, cool. Born and raised there, or where's is that home, or what? Well, give me the scoop.
No, born and raised. Born and raised.
Cool, man. All right, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, so I'm just right below you, man.
Oh, well.
We just took a hard loss last night, man. The Huskers got their ass beat in our season
Heard
opener.
about that. I didn't get to see the game, but I saw the highlights. Arizona, right? Arizona State.
They played
Or
Minnesota.
no, it was Minnesota. It was Minnesota. I saw one of those that little toe drag catch at the towards the end.
Yeah, man, we're struggling. But anyways, man, this call is all about you, man. Just want to get a better indication really on where you're at, where you want to be, and I'll give you some strategies to get you there. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So give me a rundown of where we're currently at, what we do full time.
I was actually in law enforcement. I've done law enforcement most of my life. Trying to find something else. Just to, I'm already kind of kind of getting out of it. So trying one thing that I've done longer than that is fitness. I've always since I was a fat kid growing up. So because of typical things, because I wanted to play sports, I wanted to play more, wanted to be able to last longer on the field. I got into it. From there, it kind of just took off. That I got more into lifting weights than sports, into bodybuilding, into diet stuff like that. And it's just been something that I've done pretty much my whole life, on and off.
I get,
With work injuries, things like that. But other than that, I've always tried to stick with it.
I got you. So it's like a sense of fulfillment. We want to do something that like obviously gives us some financial freedom, some flexibility, but doing something that fulfills us. Is that about right?
Yes, yes, sir.
I got you. Cool. How far into the transition are you? Did you already quit law enforcement, or what are we currently doing in between time?
I've already turned it in that I'm already gonna be done.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna do the retire, get out, be done, and then just kind of like I said, looking at a way. This is one option of something to do with that I'll also enjoy. That'll
For sure.
actually things like that.
Cool. What do you feel like would be the biggest challenge to get this thing like up and running the way that you want it to make it more a reality?
Well, honestly, I've never done. I mean, I've helped people. I've done it before, where I actually worked at a gym for a little bit. I was an assistant manager at one of the gyms down here for a little bit. And like I said, I've gone to the gyms. I've helped people before. I've trained like friends, trained family, trained people that just didn't really know what to do. I always liked it. I've just never really done it as a business.
I
And
got
down
you.
something that it's something down here that kind of picked up at a little bit. We're kind of always behind everything else since we're so far south, but it's
Yeah,
starting up a little bit more, and that's something maybe now I think it would actually be able to do. It's just I'm not really sure how to start that.
I got you. So are you looking at doing a little bit of hybrid where you're doing a little bit of in person and online, or are we trying to focus more so on the online aspect?
I would love to focus more on online because I know down here a lot of the gyms, if you're going to do training, they don't allow you to do it if you're out of the gym. But also, I if I have clients that are here near me that want the help, or what, hey, can I go with you? That I never have a problem with it. So it
Okay, I
would make
got
a little hybrid when that opportunity is there.
you. Okay, cool. Financial goal. What do we need to make to replace, the law enforcement?
Um, Honestly, I'm not even. It doesn't have to be to replace the entire thing. Just something where financially I can still, continue, be comfortable, and like I said, be doing something I enjoy without having to do so much something else. Maybe anywhere from six thousand, maybe.
Okay. 6K a month. Cool. So let me give you some context behind that. Industry averages for online coaching anywhere between 250 a month on the very low end up to 500 per month on the upper end. So let's just say you're feeling confident. You're charged on average 400 bucks for a client. Okay. So if you had 15 clients, that would get you that 6K. If you had 25 clients, that would get you that 10K or 120K a year. So they give you that financial freedom, that flexibility, be able to work from home, be able to stay out the heat, right? So there'd be a couple different things we'd be able to do with that. Now that you know those averages, and now that we know we need to make at least 6K, how big are you envisioning trying to take this? Like, what's your overall game plan with this?
Honestly, I'd want to be able to take it as big as I can. I mean, if I can make it an honest to God, big business type of thing, I would love it. I mean, like I said, it's something I've loved since I was younger, and if I can actually make that what I do every day, I'd love it.
I got you. So, how long have you been kind of in this contemplation? Like, man, I got to get out of law enforcement. I want to get back into fitness. How long has this been kind of circulating in your head?
It's been something that I mean I always look at every now and then. Like I said, there were little breaks here and there where I would start helping people on the side, things like that. And even at work, being at work, I was the guy that works out every single day, whether I got out, whether I was gonna sleep only 4 hours, whether I was still gonna hit the gym no matter what. I'm always at work with my meals, breaking up my stuff. And guys would come and ask, for advice, like what I do for this, what's a good workout I can do at home, food, and they would joke like, you know, I think pretty much you're like the work fitness instructor. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do. Like I like doing it. So it's been something that I've had in my head. It's just you know, just something I wanted to try. It's just I've never really taken that step.
So this is kind of like our first steps to actually putting this into play, trying to figure out the game plan on how to make this a reality. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Gotcha. What do you feel like you would need to be successful? Are we looking for like a step-by-step game plan, like accountability? What are you looking for?
Maybe kind of like a little step by step, a little checklist. Like, yes, I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that. Like, I guess because I've never done anything where it's like an online business type of thing. So just kind of setting that up would be what it would look into.
Do you feel like you thrive like more independently, or do you like a community of individuals around you?
I honestly can do either. I've had to work both ways, and I'm able to do both ways because I know if I have something I need to do, I'll get it done. But also, I'm a very good people person that if I'm put with a group of people, I'm able to take it, and most of the time, I end up taking the group and end up leading it. So I don't mind that.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because you would have an assigned one-on-one coach that's going to give you specific strategies and implementation. But then we also have a community like group chats. We have group calls just to ensure that you're always in a good headspace to
I,
move
I
forward.
think I got into one of the group chats y'all have on WhatsApp. I think when
Okay.
it was an option in the messaging, and it gave
Oh
the
yeah,
option,
yeah.
and I think I actually already joined the group chat.
Awesome. So that's just going to be one of many touch points. We want to make sure that you're feeling 100% supported. At the end of the day, man, it's brand new business, right? So you're able to interact with individuals that might be a little bit further ahead or people right in the same area. But again, just another great way to get additional resources. Outside of that, man, in the next 4 to 6 months, how would you like to see your life completely different?
Completely different. Well, like I said, I'd like to see that this is what I'm able to do, and I'm not having to, basically go punch the clock every day with something I'm kind of already tired of. And like I have my daughter, I'm a single dad, and I have my other family, like my immediate family, and just something where I'm able to be a little bit happier because I'm doing something that I love. Law enforcement. I love. I've done it forever, but it does wear on you, and it does take a toll. And there are a lot of aspects of it that you don't always like because of way things go, and obviously the way things have gone lately. A lot of things back and forth. It's like a lot of people don't really love it as much anymore. And with fitness, I know for me, it's something no matter what that's where I get my clear headspace and
Yeah,
just knowing able to give people that giving people like, look, when you're having a bad day, this is where you can go and you're gonna feel better.
for
Just
sure.
being able to know that I'm helping people out with it.
So it sounds like you're wanting to create massive impact for your family, for your daughter, for strangers, and more importantly, feel 100% fulfilled doing something that you're going to get like a return investment, both financially, emotionally, psychologically, the whole nine, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask you this: like on a hypothetical, let's just say you didn't move forward with your fitness aspirations of being a coach. What would the next 12 months of your life look like if you didn't move forward?
If I didn't,
Yeah, if you didn't.
it would probably just be the same old thing. I'm just still me working out. Same old go to work. Not being so excited to be there every day, and just kind of basically just doing what I do now, which is I go to work and I'm basically and the guys have always made jokes about it. They go, "You come to work to go work out." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much work to eat my meals, do my stuff, and know that when I get out of here, I'm going to the gym." Like that's it.
Yeah, so not a whole lot changes. We'd still not feel 100% fulfilled. Almost like living but not existing. Would you agree?
Yeah, yeah. Doing basically nothing to enjoy the day as much as I really want to.
Are you at a point in your life now where you feel like you're just no longer willing to settle for that?
Honestly, yeah. Like I want to know that when I get up, I'm doing stuff that I enjoy all day long. I mean, like even at the gyms when I go to the gym, I'm one of those that has a membership to different gyms almost every damn. But when I walk into the gym, I already know everybody there. Like I'll be sitting there in the front with the guys for a little bit. I'll be sitting with the manager for a little bit, and they've even told me like, dude, just come work here. You live here already. Like you love. walk in, I go, yeah, well, it's because this is the people I like dealing with. I like doing this. I like talking to people. I like helping them do that. Like that's where I like being. And
For
even
sure.
my
Now,
any girl I've dated, I've literally driven by the gym and I go, I'm not your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend. I go, yeah, right. You're not. That is like I told you that when we met.
that's funny. Now, let me flip that question. Let's say that you follow through, you're hitting 8 to 10K a month on a consistent basis. What does life look like taking action and doing all the things you love now?
Happier, a lot happier.
Cool.
I think happier, less stressful, and like I said, getting up and knowing like what today's good. Like I'm gonna have a good day no matter what.
I got you. Cool. I'm gonna do a quick recap, make sure I got all my notes correct on you. After that, we're gonna dive into all things NLCA. Then I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm gonna get you to that goals of 10K and plus. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we are based out of South Texas. You're in that transition period where you're about to leave law enforcement, been in there for quite some time. The main reason why we're on the call today is we're looking for some financial freedom, some flexibility, but more importantly, fulfillment. Biggest goal right now is to replace or at least hit 6K a month, and then sky's the limit from there. We're going to scale as big as we want. Biggest challenge really knowing is where to get started first, and these are our first steps. We've also tried training friends, family, coworkers, things of that nature. And you figured, hey, I'm already good at this. Might as well get paid for it now, right? Our biggest need right now is a step-by-step game plan, a checklist, a community, resources. In the next 4 to 6 months, you would like to be coaching full-time, no longer having to punch a clock, kind of dictate your own schedule, be more present for your daughter and your family in the next 12 months. If we were to move forward, you'd be a lot less stressed, more happy, more fulfilled, and we'd be doing something that we truly enjoy doing. Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
Cool, man. I'm going to share my screen, so let me know when you can see it, and we'll dive in. So give me 2 seconds. All right, let me know when you can see this.
I got it.
All right, so as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. This is a big deal. We are accredited through the Better Business Bureau, and our rating actually went up from an A to an A plus. So we just need to get that updated. But we are also backed by 3 of the largest certification companies in the world, ACE, NASM, and ISSA. Now, on the success ladder, we're going to have 2 tiers. We're going to have 10K Accelerator. We're going to have Mastery Level Coach. Now, 10K Accelerator is really ideal for an individual such as yourself who is looking to transition from that 9 to 5, create some massive impact on the online space. We can even help you get certified if that's something that you need at no additional charge. The information this course is geared to get you from 0 up to 10K per month in as little as 4 months. Now,
Okay.
Mastery Level, when you're hitting 10K a month on a consistent basis, you already mentioned one of your goals is the sky's the limit. Let's get this thing as big as we can. Once we're hitting 10K, and now we start getting some things in place, we'll teach you how to lead leaders. So essentially, you can step away from like kind of the coaching aspect and become more like CEO of your own business, if that makes sense. Our program is really broken up into 4 phases. The first thing we want to do is help you get some clients right out the gate. Then we establish a solid business foundation. We're going to help you generate leads organically to maximize your overall reach and let people know who you are and what you're about. And then we'll develop sales and client retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month. On the support side of things, it's second to none. I mentioned this earlier. You're going to have an assigned one-on-one coach. That individual's already been through 10K and mastery level, so they have a 6 or 7 figure business of their own built off the information in this course. So you'll have a customized game planning call with that individual to review where you're at, where you want to be, the most efficient way to get there. And then every 2 weeks, you'll have one-on-one coaching calls. This is a great opportunity to revisit the game plan, make changes, receive feedback, get specific instructions. This is also pretty cool. Once you're averaging about 2 to 3 Zoom calls per week and you complete the sales modules, we're going to introduce you to a sales coach as well. This individual will help you overcome those objections, get you closing down those calls at a 40% clip or greater. You'll have biweekly roster group coaching calls accompanied by 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current job schedule. So this would go over client objection handling, client delivery, mindset issues, lead generation, you name it, we'll deep dive into it. And then you'll have bonus biweekly support calls with Chad, 24/5 tech support, which is huge. So outside of all those game planning calls, you'll have access to your coach 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. They're contractually obligated to answer every single one of your questions. And then mental health is a really big deal with us as well. So starting your own business is exciting. It's awesome, but it does get overwhelming. So we help with weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation, even journaling sessions, just to ensure you're always in a good headspace to move forward within your business. Resources, you're going to have that course curriculum. You'll have that Zenpreneur method. This will be pretty cool if you haven't done this before. Done for you programming. It's just drop down menus that you're able to like plug and play with different options for whatever clients in front of you. Saves you hours of time there. Then we'll give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific changes or enhancements. We do offer that optional certification at no additional charge. Any questions on all that so far?
No, sir, not yet.
All right, cool. Now this is the secret sauce to get you from 0 to 10K. 4 phases. Act first. This means we're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about. But we're going to give you specific strategies to implement to get your first couple clients. Phase 2, we're going to set up all of your backend systems, make sure you're a fully legal company, identify what problems you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. First 2 phases will probably take you maybe a month to month and a half tops. They're like a one-time setup. The rest of the time is in phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, we're going to maximize your social media. We're going to really deep dive into podcasts and YouTube to generate, more leads. We'll also tap into like WhatsApp community chat, which you're a part of now, to get more engagement, get more people talking. And then we'll show you how to close down deals more efficiently. Phase 4 is like the fine tuning of everything. Maximizing your sales skills, having consistent delivery systems, but emphasizing the customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time. Any questions on those 4 phases there?
No, sir.
All right, man. I like you, man. You're making my job easy. Now, here's our actual modules. It's going to be a total of 33 modules. Each module is going to have an overview link. It'll also be associated with videos. So the link and the videos are tutorial style, so they literally go step by step. First step to becoming a full-time coach, this is where we're going to introduce you to 3 different strategies. The resources we provide for you are already done for you, so it makes our time more efficient. The 10K Accelerator Directory, I want you to view this as like onboarding material that'll help you become a better student. It really shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capabilities. So let me go back here. Oh, let's go back so I can show you what this is. Okay. So here, it's going to show you everything that you need to know, touch points, customer support, anything that you would need. From here, we're going to go into the roadmap. So what do we need to do to get from 0 to 5K a month? Then what do we need to do to get from 5 to 10? So step-by-step strategies with videos. Now, based upon your goals, I know you want to take this thing as big as we possibly can. We want to implement daily and evening routines. We also know that anxiety, fear of failure, imposter syndrome, those are all natural, normal feelings, but we teach you how to move past that to move forward with your business. We've interviewed a ton of trainers and coaches, and we've identified the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur. But we've provided solutions behind each and every one of these as well. Now, administration systems and Chat GPT is where things get a little interesting. Have you started messing around with Chat GPT yet?
Not that much.
Okay, it's crazy. It's like Google on steroids, like a high-power virtual assistant. All right. So we're going to teach you how to maximize that to be more efficient with your time. So we can use this for creating SOPs, content creation ideas, even streamlining it for our nutrition and our workout programming. Backend systems will show you how to set up Wave and Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly to book calls. We have True Coach or Trainer Eyes you can utilize to upload all of your programming, all of your nutrition, make it more customization for your clients. Now, every module is going to have what they call a module overview document. So over here to the right is going to be all of your videos, okay? Down here is going to be your written material. So you click on here, and when you click on this, this will naturally save to your Google Docs. You'll always have access. So as you can see, this will cover this entire module step by step. So the beauty of this is if you can read, you're in a good spot, right? You can read and follow instructions, we're good here. Now, if you're more of a visual learner like myself, you can click on these videos, check this out. So let's pretend you're going to set up Wave for payments. So as you can see, he's literally showing you, click on this, enter this. It gets no easier. It's kind of like a test in school, but it's open book and the answers are circled and highlighted in red. If you can't figure that out, we've got bigger problems, right? All right, we're going to do the same thing here for your financial systems, my man. We're going to show you how to set up your LLC, get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, how to track what's coming in and out of your business, when to pay yourself, when to pay taxes, business write-offs, business liability, all of your business legalities are covered through here. Now, the cool thing is if you were to file your LLC the traditional way, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks. We have an AI company that you can go through that takes like 2 to 3 hours. Everything's done. It's more efficient. Okay. Target setting, we're going to move into that next. So, oops, let's go back. I think I clicked on it. Clicked too fast. All right, yeah. Target setting, we're going to create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. So we'll deep dive into your goals. And then from there, we're going to identify your ideal challenge or what problems you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we can create our offer and pricing. So is this going to be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself program? The more that you do for individuals, the higher the ticket offer. The high ticket offer is established upon your overall length of terms. So we'll teach you how to create downsells, discounts, and help with the structure of your pricing. Any questions on all that so far?
No, sir. Y'all help with everything.
Cool. This next part is all social media related. We're going to show you how to do 1 hour's worth of work and get 7 to 14 different pieces of content created by utilizing some AI software, so it's more efficient. Then when we have all that content, we can spread it across all these platforms. So as an example, we want to show you how to set up podcasts and YouTube so more people know who you are, what you're about, and the message that you're trying to convey. This could be really big, man, for you, especially since you coming out of law enforcement. You're going to have some different perspectives that I think a lot of people would resonate with. And then we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, TikTok related. So it's more than just randomly posting. There's very specific strategies and resources behind each and every one of these platforms. So we take it all the way down from hashtag use to page aesthetics, page organization, call to actions, reels, storylines, any deep, intricate detail we're going to cover for you. Same thing with TikTok as well. We're going to figure out how we can get the most engagement for you through all these platforms. From there, we're going to move into 10K lead, or I'm sorry, from there, we'll move into content creation made easy. This is just really cool editing features. So we're going to introduce you to Canva Basic, Canva Pro, Microsoft Designer. This will incentivize people to want to click on your page. It's really good for page aesthetics, branding, and logos. And then from there, we have the 10K lead generation framework. We start off with earned media. I want you to think of this as like inbound marketing or people raising their hand trying to get your attention. We're going to give you resources and strategies to incentivize them to want to reach out to you first. So a really cool example I think would be really powerful for you, cross-pollination. Maybe you're partnered with another coach or even a former law enforcement from across the country. Your audience gets to see who they are and vice versa. So now we have a larger following. We have more people we can reach out to. If we have more people to reach out to, we can provide more free resources and get that trust and build that relationship, which could lead us into a scholarship strategy. Gets a lot of people incentivized, makes you want to reach out and start your program a lot sooner. Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right. From there, we're going to move into what we call conversation to call. So this is like you reaching out to individuals first. So before we even dive into the DM side of things, you already mentioned a lot of people are coming up to you in person at the gym asking your advice, right? So we want to maximize your local outreach. So example, I'm partnered with a local supplement company out here. That supplement company gives me 30 referrals a month because I support their business through my clients. So anyone that calls me is already a super warm lead. And I'm closing on those calls at a 60% clip or greater, right? Another example, my wife is in healthcare. Some of the most unhealthiest people are healthcare providers. So I'll go do free seminars for them, get 15 referrals off that. So really maximize who you are, the people that already are asking about you, okay? Now, once we dive into the DMs, we'll give you specific scripts that you can change based upon your tonality. We'll give you conversation and call examples, but more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms, how to build and nurture these relationships, not come off cringy and salesy, but actually legitimate relationships by filtering them through a WhatsApp group so they have a better indication on who you are, who you've helped, and the testimonials that you provide. Last one of this is going to be a big one for you as well, referral strategy, friends, families, coworkers, ex-clients, talking about how amazing you are. We're going to provide you strategies to get people to want to bring you referrals without you actually having to ask. So it runs on autopilot every single month. Super easy way to grow business. Any questions on that so far?
No, sir.
All right, this last part's all sales, my man. So we're going to teach you the sales psychology and how to improve your sales capabilities to set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's like a 10-minute screening call. You're trying to identify, do I even want to work with this person? Can I actually solve their problem? If you do identify that you do want to work with them, we'll take them to that closing call. This will be a 45 to 60-minute call. You're trying to lock them in. We'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. Now, this will be a game changer, understanding how to create financing options for people who normally couldn't afford your program to get them locked in. Now, whether they lock in or they don't, we want to go back and we want to track all this. So we want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed, and at what length of term. So we're going to give you our resources to have predictable data every single month. If you're not tracking what's going in and out of your business, you're doing yourself a major disservice. Okay. Objection handling. This is going to be all the excuses you're going to hear in the online space as to why someone can't start your program. We give you over 30 different examples. So the more that you can familiarize yourself with this, the easier it is to overcome those objections, get them started. Yeah, 100%. You got it, my man. From there, client onboarding. This is probably the most overlooked area by 90% of coaches and trainers. It's someone's first 30 days in your program. We want energy high, buyers remorse low, getting them resources, building trust, keeping them busy and occupied. From there, client delivery is the fun stuff. It's the week-to-week process and how you deliver services. We just show you how to do this a little bit more efficiently by utilizing some of the newest software. We'll also go over what to do if someone's ghosting you, they want to quit, they're not listening. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It happens to all of us. But how do we handle it if they've already paid for services? How do we mitigate it? Oftentimes, those individuals just want to feel like they're part of something larger than just you and them. So we teach you how to bring up a community. We'll also show you how to create different individualized touch points, challenges, and incentives to get them to want to execute on a more consistent basis. Now, once we start getting them consistent, we can go back and track their client success metrics to ensure that we're delivering world-class results. Okay. Last part of this, customer support, how to deal with cancellations, refund requests. What if someone needs to go out of town for a long period of time? How do we do that? How do we deal with it? And then lastly, client retention. How do we keep people in your program for longer periods of time and advance them to higher levels of it? What are the strategies and how do we track it? Any questions and all that?
No, sir.
Man, I appreciate you paying attention. That's a lot of talking I did. So quick little recap, man. It's a 4-month program. You're going to have your customized game planning call with your coach. You're going to have a one-on-one coach the entire duration. You're also going to have a private sales coach as well. You'll have one-on-one coaching calls every 2 weeks. You're going to have the Facebook community and CEO trainings, 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current job, bonus bi-weekly group support calls with Chad, 24/5 tech support, done for you programming, and optional certification in the business course curriculum. Do you feel like we missed anything here?
No, sir.
Cool. Now, out of everything that we just unpacked, which was a lot, what was like maybe a couple things that really stood out that solidified this was the program for you?
Well, for one, all the assistance. For me, I mean, I have social media. I'm not really. I think I get it from my mom. My mom's one of those people that's never liked being even photographed. If you have a photograph of her, it's like having a photograph of a megalodon. You know, you might as well sell it. And I've gotten a couple and almost gotten killed for it. So I mean, I'm not as bad. I mean, I'll take pictures, but when it comes like, you know, even with girlfriends, oh, you don't take pictures of us. I suck at taking selfies. I don't record myself. Like I don't do it. It's just something I'm not used to. Like I grew up with someone who yells at you if you take a picture of her. So I mean, it's not something I've always done. I'll do it once in a while, and I will have once in a while. I'll be at the gym and I'm doing if I'm doing a weight or something that I'm like, you know what, I'm really good at that. I'm doing this. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna post it, and I'll do it, and I'll be like, I shouldn't have done that because as soon as I will, hey, look at that, and the messages start coming in. But I guess me, since I'm not used to it, I'm like, ugh, like all right, I'm gonna delete this shit, like whatever. But you know, the fact that it does help with everything and helping with that, and you know, helping with every little step along the way does seem like the best thing to do.
Yeah, with your social media, it doesn't have to be just you taking selfies or videos of yourself. We're going to really want to tie people into who you are. So one of the big things that's people want to resonate with, you're a single dad. People want to know who you are outside of the gym. So maybe it's videos of you coaching somebody through a different lift, right? Or you're showing your level of expertise. Another post that we're going to do on your storyline, maybe it's you spending time with your family, your daughter. People want to feel
the good thing is I have her with a gym membership too.
Yeah, that's dope. Because you want
She
people to be like,
use it
oh,
as
man.
much. She don't use it as much, but
yeah. So if like people are like, oh, if I was in South Texas, I would love to hang out with that guy. That's what you want people to feel like, right? Cool. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
I've seen like a couple, but I didn't get a chance to read a lot of them because again, I had some stuff come over my daughter, but I didn't get to go deep into it.
I'm only going to share like 2 of them with you. Okay. First one's Karina. She was making about $2K a month. Her goal was she just wanted to travel, spend more time with her kids. First tattoo indicates when she started NLCA. Bottom tattoo indicates when she quit her job. Yes, that's a real tattoo. that's how big of a deal it was for her. But after 6 months, she was collecting 10 to 12K a month on a regular basis. She's now hitting 15K a month and works 35 hours a week, bro. Travels, spending time with her kids. One woman show. The reason I showed you her is because you had mentioned your daughter and families are really big things to you, and you wanted more freedom to do more stuff with them and be present. That's why I showed you Karina. Now, as far as you want to scale to the moon, let's talk about that. This is Jen Richards. She's an IFBB pro. This is her husband, Darren. In 2015, her goal was to quit her job as a physician's assistant, start her own coaching company. She went with another program that got her up to 10K, but couldn't get past that. She joined us in 2021. Last month, she collected over 150K.
Wow.
So now she's hitting 100K months on a regular basis, has a staff size of 12. She has like little affiliate programs, like she does stuff with First Form, stuff like that. We can make this as big as you want. It's just we got to prioritize it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Quick update on averages. This is pretty cool. 73% of our students sign their client in month 1. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So stat behind this, the individuals that sign their client in month 1 by the end of month 4 are averaging over 8K per month, 96,000. Okay, it's dope. Now the clients that don't sign their client in month 1, but by the end of month 4 are averaging over 6,500. So just to be a basic mediocre student, 6,500 to 8K, right? Do you think that you're a mediocre guy?
No, not with this.
No, not at all. So I would expect you to be able to get past these averages. Now, this is cool. People are able to quit their job in about 10.6 weeks to go full-time on their online fitness business if they so desire. Okay. And other students who do hit a 10K a month, it takes them on average just 13 weeks. So just over 90 days, you could be working toward a completely different tax bracket. All right. Now, the students who stay with us 12 months have 97 clients on their roster on average. Those individuals with 97 clients are averaging 366,000 a year. Now, at that point in time, you're probably not a one-man show. You could expect to average anywhere between 30 to 60 clients on your own. After that, it gets a little bit overwhelming. But we talk about bringing on an assistant coach, maybe a DMer. You'd have a team underneath you, right? And then right now, our program's getting scored a 4.6 out of 5. Any questions on the averages?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Last part I really want to dive in with you about, did you get to read or hear about the 2.5 times your investment guarantee?
No, that part I didn't get on the questionnaire, on the video or whatever.
No worries. No worries. So a lot of companies will have like a money back guarantee, right?
Yeah.
We have a 2.5 times your investment guarantee, or you get 100% refund. Okay. So in order to be applicable for that, you got to attend your game planning call, which is pretty standard. Attend all of your one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month. 1 group support call each week. Charge at least the bare minimum suggested prices. So for you, right around $400. Okay. Have no late payments. If you're going to do the optional certification, don't spend longer than 2 weeks. That's pretty easy to get done, honestly. And then have no late payments. If you do all that and then run a scholarship program within that first 9 days, which is going to get you clients, you do all that and show up, we guarantee you're going to 2.5 times what you invest in, or you get 100% refund. Okay. So year to date, we've helped nearly 3,000 students. We've only had to return 1.6%. How do we feel about that?
That's pretty good odds. Pretty good.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I don't know if you can see it. Someone's trying to get this room, and I'm like, their call's not for like another 30 minutes. So I'm like, I just want to text him like, dude, bro, you're gonna be waiting forever if you're. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that, man.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, cool. All right. So last piece of this is going to be the investment portion. What's this thing going to cost us, right? There'll be a payment plan. There'll be a paid in full option. Okay. So payment plan means based upon your budget, we'll figure out a down payment that works. We'll spread the remaining amount over the remaining 4 months. Okay. Paid in full just means we pay the whole damn thing up front. We save a significant amount of money. Makes it easy. Cool. All right, my man. What is this going to cost us? It's just one bill of 170K. I'm playing, my man. It's there's a payment plan of 8,800, a paid in full option of 7,497. Out of those two, which do you think works best for you?
Honestly, once I talk to the significant other, I think honestly either one would be an option. It would just be seeing what they agree with me on.
Yeah, 100%. So let's talk about those different options so we have something to go back to the table with them on. Okay, so if you wanted to do a paid in full, quick, easy, right? 7,497, you save over 1,300 bucks. However, your significant other might be like, you're gonna throw down $8,000 right off the bat. Pause, right? So if we need to, we can turn that into a split. So we put half down today. I'd give you 60 days to pay out the second half. That gives you time to get your foot in the door. You're not having to fork over all that money at one point in time. Okay, so that's a really good option. The payment plan option, I've seen people put down 2,000, 3,000. The average people put down is about 2,600. You spread that out over 4 months, your payments are just over 1,500 per month. Okay, that is equivalent to you needing about 3 to 5 clients, depending what you're charging. Worst case scenario, if we have to, we can always spread that out over 6. That's closer to just over 1,200. Okay. So those two are our best options. But we can kind of get as creative as you want. If your significant other is like, you know what, still a little high, we have different options pending what you guys need. Okay. So how are we feeling about everything? Like, just taking moving forward off the side, are we 100% feeling like this is what we're looking for?
This looks like something really, really good that I would really want to do. Really want to try it out. It seems like it's something that would help me, and it's not something that will help you, and then once you're done with it, it's just going to fall off. I think it's something that will help me and actually sustain it.
100%, because this is going to be a course that no matter what direction you go, because your plan might change a year from now, who you want to work with, right? But you'll have your own business already set up. So no matter what direction you take that, I think something really powerful, you work in law enforcement. A lot of people, when they get out of law enforcement, like, they lose their purpose or their identity. You would be able to help shift that, right? Because some people are used to structured disciplines, like a lot of guys in the military too, right? But once they get out of that and that's all they know, they're like, well, fuck, what do I do now? I don't know what to do with myself. That could be a huge demographic that you work with as well. Example, I work with men 35 to 50 years old that are high-level executives. So think about those problems that 35 to 50-year-old high-level people have. Habits are off. They're rarely home with their wife or kids. And if they're not home with their wife resents them and they're getting no sex. So for men, money, power, and sex is everything. Yeah. So high stress. So I'm talking to their pain points. How can I alleviate that? Right. That's what's going to get a lot of people in. Now, you had mentioned your significant other. Does she know that you're on this call today?
Yeah, she knew about it.
Okay. Is she pretty supportive of like your ambitions, your goals? Have you guys talked about this before?
Yeah, we've talked about it. She knows what I'm looking into, and she's been okay with it so far.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what does she do?
Teacher.
Okay, because I don't know how you guys work. Me and my wife, I purchased this course when I went through it, but my wife is like a life coach as well. So she had access to this as well. So we were kind of running a business together. I don't know if that's like in the cards for you guys, but that's a great way to bond and build some trust in relationships as well. Cool. So outside of that, we know this is something that it feels like it will get you to your goals. Are you 100% like committed yourself into knowing you can execute the game plan as laid out with the support and the education?
Oh yeah, that won't be a problem.
Cool. So all it comes down to is just getting that final green light from the lady. Is that right?
Yeah, talking to her, sitting down, just explaining to her everything, and just going over the financial stuff and just everything else, how it would work, what the program does. Basically, just explaining the little pinpoint things about it so she understands what's going on.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll send you over a condensed video of my sales manager kind of going over a little bit faster. It's like a 10-minute video, so I won't make you watch a long one. I'll send you 2 videos. They're both under 20 minutes, but that'll give her more indication on what it is that you're getting. I'll also send over a picture of the guarantees and the averages so she's like can see it. Those are big deals. Now, outside of that, this is awesome that you're not on a solo mission, that she knows about this, right? Because I'm not in the business of getting people divorced or broken up, right? So let me ask you this. Do you feel like she would be opposed to you starting, and we can invite her to the game planning call? She can be a part of that if this is going to get you to your goals and provide more time with her.
No, I don't think she'd be against it. Just once we talk about it and that's an option, I don't think she'd be against it.
Yeah, cool. So what I was asking is, what if we at least figured out something that we could lock you in, invite her to the game planning call with you so she's a part of it, and then you're just having the conversation like, hey, babe, you know what I've been going through, you know what I've been trying to do. I found this. I'm not looking for necessarily permission, just more so support, because it's going to give us more time together. Would she be?
Oh, no, I got to ask permission. Trust me. Down here, South Texas, they're Mexican. They're Latino.
Yeah, you don't want to get.
And the border's too close. The border's way too close.
That's hilarious, man.
The stories you guys hear are not fake. Trust me. Those videos that they see, like when we watch them, we go, people are laughing, but that's the real thing.
That's a real deal, right? Okay,
Yeah.
well, we want you living and breathing, my man. I need to be able to see you again. Is she by any chance, is she by any chance like around to where you can mute me, you have a conversation with her?
Not right now. Right now she's gonna be working.
Okay, I got you. So what I'll do is I'll send you over those videos. How about this though? Let's plan like a follow-up call.
Okay.
Are you cool with that?
Yes.
Cool. Did you have maybe some openings like on Sunday?
This weekend I don't. I actually have some family events coming up, birthday
Cool.
party and stuff like that, where I have to help with. But
Okay.
I could probably do next week.
Okay. Do you want to do like a Tuesday or a Monday?
Uh, I think Tuesday, depending what time.
What time do you're Central Standard Time as well, correct? Because you're in
Yes.
Texas. Yep. Right now I've got from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time open to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time as of right now.
I could maybe try maybe 2 o'clock. Maybe.
2?
Yeah, I think that would work.
Cool. I'm gonna lock you in now. And then I'll send you over that information like within like the next 5 minutes after we get off the phone.
Okay.
And then I'll probably shoot you a text. I know you're going to be busy with family. I'm just going to shoot you a text on Sunday just to see how the mini course is going. I'm going to send you over a free mini course as well. I want you to leave this call as if we're already committed to being a student. So I want to keep you busy. I want to keep you occupied. So that's your homework for the weekend. At least just dive in a little bit,
I got that.
talk with the wife, and then Sunday I'll be like, hey, what was the wife's thoughts? What were we thinking? And if we need to on Monday, or we can schedule a time where she can be on the call and ask questions as well.
Sounds good.
Does that work?
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. Hey, enjoy your Friday. It's a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. You too.